Hi guys, welcome to JVN testing tutorials. Today manual testing, day 14 theory session. In the last class what we have seen about smoke testing, positive testing and negative testing, right? It is one of the type of functional system testing, right? So let's see today's topic, third type of functional system testing, that is regression testing and retesting. Okay, see yesterday class we have seen about the functional testing, smoke testing, right? Smoke testing, what is positive testing and negative testing? It is one of the functional system testing, right? First one, smoke testing is completed. Coming to second, positive testing and negative testing is also completed. So now let's discuss about this topic, third type and fourth type, that is retesting and regression testing. Okay, so let's see first topic about what is regression testing. So what is regression testing? Testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing. Okay, testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing. So testing the side effects of the functionality means, see, for example, testing one application, okay, any one of the application, any one of the software application, we found defect in password. Okay, send back it to developers. Okay, for example, let's see here. So take the any one of the software application. So I'm taking the Kalyan matrimony application. Okay, so see here, so I'm testing this software application. We found defect in password. Okay, here this is a password, right? See here, enter your password, enter your password field is there, right? So here I found defect in password. Okay, what I will do, I will send back it to developers, right? I will raise the bug and send back it to developers, right? Here the password field is not working, here we found the defect, so I am sending back it to developers. So developers will fix that issue and again send it to testers, right? So developers fix that issue and again send it to testers. Okay, so we found another defect, that is email. Okay, for next here it is there, enter your email. Yes, so in enter your email column I found another defect. Okay, first time I found the defect in the enter your password. Okay, I'll send it to developers. He fixed that issue and again send it to testers. So next time I'm testing the entire this module. Okay, so at that time I found another defect, that is in the email is not yet working. So it is one of the defect, right? So again I send back it to developers he's fixed that issue and again send it to testers. So I'm again testing this login module. Okay, so now the mobile number is not working. Okay, the mobile number here, the mobile number is there, enter your phone number, enter your phone number is not working. So this type of defects is called regression testing, means testing the, see here, testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed. Okay, so first time I found the defect in the enter your password, right? So I send it to developers, he fixed that issue, enter your password, he fixed that issue. So again I found in the email. Yes, I found the defect in the email. So I send back it to developers and again he sent back to testers and again I found in the phone number. Enter your phone number column and the defect is we found the defect. Okay. So this type of defects is called regression testing, means testing the side effects of the functionality. See here, testing the side effects of the functionality means whenever first I found this password defect, right? So I send back it to developers. So developers, they are trying to fix the defect unknowingly another code may get affect means another features are affecting unknowingly without knowing to developer. So this is called regression testing. So what is regression testing? Testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing. So first 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 I found enter your password, that is a defect, so I send back it to developers, he fixes that issue. So again I found enter your email is not working, it is one of the defect, right? So again I send back to developers, okay, you fix that issue. And again when we are testing, I have found enter your phone number is not working, it is one of the defects. So when developers are trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code may get affect. So this is called regression testing. Okay, testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing. Next, testing the impact areas of an application. Yes, right, it is an impact area, right? So whenever we found, first we have this is the register login page, right? So first, for the first time I am testing here. So enter your name is correctly working fine, select gender is working fine, create profile is working fine. So one by one I am testing, okay, one by one I am testing, like the select a mother tongue working fine, select a religion working fine, select a caste is working fine, enter your phone number also working fine, enter your email also working fine. But coming to enter your password is not working, so it is one of the defects. So I have raised the bug and assign it to developers. So after assigning, developers are trying to fix the defect, but unknowingly another code may get affecting, so that is only called regression. So another code may get affecting means so I found the enter your password is not working, so I send it to developers, he fix that issue, and again send it to me, okay, testers, and again send it to testers. So again I am testing from starting, enter your name, select a gender is working fine. So again I am starting from the I am testing from the starting, okay. So profile. So whenever we have found the defect in one module, this is a login module, right? So whenever we have found in one module, we have to test the entire module, we have to test the entire features in that module, okay. So for the second time I'm started testing from the starting, okay, enter your name, female, profile created, okay, this all I am testing again, okay, select a religion, select a caste, select a phone number, enter your phone number is working fine. So but coming to second time of testing, enter your email is not working, enter your password is working, okay. So whenever developer trying to fix this enter your password, unknowingly another code may get affecting. So now enter your email is not working, so again I have sent it to developers, okay, he fixed that issue and again send it to testers, okay. Again I am testing from the starting, enter your male, female, daughter, okay, female, select this one, okay, select a religion, select a caste, okay. Now enter your phone number is not working, third time I am testing, enter your phone number is not working, enter your mail, enter your password is working fine, okay. Now enter your phone number is not working, this is the third time I am testing, right? So again I send it to developers and again he send back it to me. So like this continuously the defect will get, whenever developers are trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code may get affecting, means another features are not working. This type of defects is called regression testing, okay, this type of defects is called regression testing. So see here, testing the impacted areas of an application. So for first enter your password is not working, so whenever developers are trying to fix this defect, another code may get affecting, means another code may impacting another features, right? So that is only called this point, okay, testing the impact areas of an application. Next, so it is of two steps, right? After the defect is fixed, yes, right, first of all enter your password, the defect is fixed by the developer. Again I am testing, enter your mail is we found enter your mail is not working. So after the defect is fixed, whenever we find the defects, that is only called regression. Okay. Next, after changes done in application. Okay. Already first of all, first only developer have changed this enter your password, right? So another from second time I'm testing, enter your mail is not working. So this is only done. This is only this part after changes done in the application. So changes can be adding, modifying and deleting a feature. So whenever developer we will assign it to developers, right? When we found the defect, we will assign it to developers, right? So developers, he will fix that issue. They will try to fix the issue. So how they will try to fix the issue? By adding extra code, by modifying that code and by deleting that code and adding another code. So this in these ways developers will try to fix the issue by adding another code, by modifying the code, by deleting a feature and adding a feature. Okay, in this ways developers will try to fix the issue. So this is only this point. Changes can be adding, modifying and deleting a feature. Okay, next, when developers trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code may get affected. Yes, right, I have already explained. Whenever developers are trying to fix enter your password defect, but another code may get affecting. When I am trying to do second time testing, enter your email is not working. So when I am trying to do the third time testing, enter your phone number is not working. So this is a scenario, another code may get affecting. Okay, that is only called regression testing. Mostly prefer automation for regression testing. Okay, mostly prefer automation for regression testing. Why prefer automation for regression testing? Because we are testing again and again, right? So we are testing and again. First we find defect in the password feature. Okay, send back it to developers, he fixed that issue and send back it to testers. Okay, we started testing entire login module. So first we find defect in the password feature, right? So we start send back it to developers, he fixed that issue and again send back it to testers. So we started testing entire module from the starting. Enter your name, female, that's it. Okay, so we find another defect, that is email. Okay, send back it to developers, he send back, he fixed that issue and he send back to testers. So we have to test again from the starting, right? So what happened here? In manually, we have to test and execute each test scenario and test case, right? So in manually, manually what happens here? We have to test each. So enter your name is there. So we have to write the scenarios and we have to write the test cases at the first time of testing, right? So almost 10 to 12 scenarios will be there for the each feature. I have already explained in the previous classes about the scenarios concept. We have seen that for enter mobile number scenarios, two positive scenarios and almost 15 to negative scenarios all this. So in manually we have to test each and every scenario. Okay, in manually we have to test each and every scenario again and again. So it's an boring, right? So again we have to test each scenario and each test cases. So we have to enter all positive data, we have to enter all the negative data, right? Positive data means valid data, negative data means invalid data. Okay, we have to enter all positive data, we have to enter all the negative data and test. Okay, so manually regression is not possible. Okay, manually regression is not possible because we are testing again, right? First we have found enter your password defect and again second we found enter your mail defect, third we find enter your enter your phone number defect. So testing manually this type of defects is called regression testing, right? So manually regression testing is not possible, it will take more time. Yes, right. First we have found password, again we have to test from the starting and again second we found enter your mail is defect and again we have to test from the third time it from the starting. So it's not possible. Manually, it's not possible. It will take more time. But in automation, the scripts will be ready from the starting stage only. From the starting stage only. Okay, first at the first time of testing, we will prepare the scripts right in the automation. So that script will be ready. So from starting testing only, we have created scripts, right? So only we have to run the scripts in automation. So every scripts will be there in the automation. It will be saved in the tool, Selenium tool. So we have to run the scripts in automation. No need of writing the scenarios, and no need of entering the scenarios testing manually like this. So every scripts is ready. So we have to only run the scripts in automation. It will take only 3 to 5 seconds to run the scripts, that's it. Okay, only it will take seconds time. Okay, only it will take seconds of time to run the scripts, but in manually it will take more time, hours and hours it will take to enter each of the test cases. But coming to automation, it will take only seconds of time to run the scripts. So in manual it will take more time for regression, but in automation already scripts is there, so it will take only seconds of time to run the script. So mostly prefer automation for regression testing. Okay, all companies mostly prefer automation for regression testing. Okay, so this is called regression testing. So what is regression testing? Testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing. Testing the impact area of an application after the defect is fixed, after changes in the application. Changes can be adding, modifying and deleting a feature. When developers trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code may get affected, that is called regression testing. Mostly prefer automation for regression testing. So this is about regression testing. Okay, let's see next, let's see types of regression testing. So what are the types of regression testing? First is unit regression testing, second is regional or partial regression testing, third is full regression testing. So let's see one by one each clearly. So first is unit regression testing. So what is unit regression testing? Testing only the modified functionality of an application, that is called unit regression testing. So what is unit regression testing? Testing only modified functionality of an application, that is called unit regression testing. So what is modified? Modified means what? So when testers find the defect in the password feature, send it to developers to fix that defect. Okay, so developers will see the defect and they will modify the features, means developers will modify the code and again send again to testers. Okay, so what is unit regression testing? So when testers find a defect in the password feature, send it to developers to fix that defect. So developers will see the defect and they will modify that feature, means developers will modify the code, password feature code, and send back it to testers. Okay, developers will fix that password feature and send back it to testers. Okay, testers will test only password feature, only the defect functionality. Okay, only we from this for second time of testing. So in the previously I have explained when we found the defect in the password, and the second time I am testing from the starting itself. So now what comes to unit regression testing, testers will test only password feature for second time. So that is only defect functionality we are testing, that is password, not the entire login module. Okay, not this entire all features we are not testing, only the defect feature, and enter your password, that is defect feature, right? So only we are testing the defect feature. Okay, no need of entire login module. So this is called unit regression testing. Okay, testing only the modified functionality of an application, that is called unit testing. So only we have to test the defect functionality. Okay, the defect feature only we have to test for the second time. So that is called unit regression testing. Okay, next, regional or partial regression testing. So what is regional and partial regression testing? So testing the changes along with the impacted modules of the application is called regional or partial regression testing. Okay, testing the changes along with the impacted modules of the application, that is called regional or partial regression testing. So for example, take this matrimony application. So see here. So enter your mail, enter your password. Okay, two features are there. So this is a register module, right? This is a register module. This is the sign in module. So register module means sign up module. This is a sign up module. Okay, this is sign in module. Okay, see here guys. So in sign up module, register module, I found enter your email and enter your password is not working. So these two features are defect. Okay, these two features are defect. So what happens here, when we found the defect, it will send back it to developers, right? I have raised the bug and send back it to developers. So developers will see the defect and they will fix the defect, and send back it to testers, right? So after send back it to testers, so I need to test, I have to test, enter your email, enter your password, and I have to test in the sign in module also, enter your email is there right here. See, enter your email, password, two features are there. In the sign up page also, enter your email, enter your password features is there. So in the sign in page also, enter your email and enter your password is there. So there is a dependency between the sign up page and sign in page, right? These features are there, the dependency, right? There is a dependency. In integration testing, I have explained what is integration testing. There is a dependency between modules and features, so that is called integration testing. I have said in the integration testing. So here in the sign up page, enter your email feature is there, enter your password feature is there, but coming to sign in page also, enter your email, enter your password is there. So there is a dependency between this register page and sign in page, right? So whenever the coming to this partial or regression testing, partial or regional regression testing, testing the changes along with the impacted modules of the application, that is called regional and regression. So what I have to do, enter your email, enter your password, I have to test. Okay, I found the effect. So I will assign it to developers, and developers will see the defect and he will fix that issue and again send back it to testers. Okay, again I have to test, enter your email and enter your password. So at the same way, I have to test in the sign in module also. Here also enter your email and enter your password is there, right? So there is a dependency between, right, these two modules. So like so for that purpose only I will test here, and again I have to test here also. Or take a Gmail application. Okay, take a Gmail application. So in compose module, from compose module I have to send the mail, right? So one person I am sending the mail. So in compose module I have to send the mail. So when we are sending the mail, after sending the mail, where it will be visible? In the sent items it will be visible, right? So there is a dependency between compose module and a send module. Okay, inbox module and send module. So there is a dependency between these two features. So for that purpose only I have to test compose and I have to test sent item module. So why there is a dependency between these two modules? So it will an impact. So testing the changes along with the impacted module. So compose module is impacted and the send module is impacted, right? So for that purpose only I have to check compose module and send module also. Okay. So this is called partial regression testing. So whenever we are testing two modules in the regression testing, okay, whenever we are testing the two modules in regression testing, that means there is a dependency between these two modules, right? Enter your email and enter your password is there, and again in the sign in also enter your email and enter your password is there. So there is a dependency between these two modules, register and sign in. So I have to test these two modules, that is called partial regression testing. Okay. Next, let's see third type, full regression testing. So what is full regression testing? Testing the changes along with the remaining modules of the application is called full regression testing. So remaining modules means all modules, total software application, entire software application. Okay, entire software application again we need to test after the defect is fixed. That is called full regression testing. Okay. For example, in the register module, I found that the email, the interior password is not working. Okay, the interior password is not working. So it is one of the defect, right? So I have sent it to developers, and developers he fixed that issue and sent back it to testers. So again, whenever I am testing the entire this entire software application, like register here, sign in module I have to test, and after sign in homepage I have to test, and after homepage all the features I have to test. For example, the Gmail homepage is there. For the Gmail homepage, compose module, inbox module, sent module, draft module, spam module, say uh, outbox module. So every module I have to test, and again logout module also I have to test. So whenever we are testing total software application, total entire software application, once the defect is fixed, that is called full regression testing. Okay. So these are the three types of regression testing, that is unit regression testing, regional or partial regression testing, full regression testing. So coming to unit regression testing, only when we find the defect in the enter your password, right? So second time also I have to test only enter your password feature, that is unit regression testing. Coming to partial regression testing, when there is a dependency between these two modules, so I have to test two modules, that is partial regression testing. Coming to full regression testing, when we found an enter your password is not working, send back it to developers, and he will fix that issue and send it to testers. So again we have to test the entire software, that is called full regression testing. Okay. So these are the three types of regression testing: unit regression testing, partial regression testing, and full regression testing. Okay, next, when do we go for full regression testing? Okay, when do we go for full regression testing? Whenever more changes made in the software application. Okay, whenever more changes made in software application, so at that time we will go for the full regression testing. Okay, whenever more changes means we find more defects, and developers will try to fix the defects, right, by adding the code, or modifying the code by adding or deleting the features. So whenever more changes are made in the software application, so at that time we will go for the full regression testing. Okay, what is full regression testing? Testing the changes along with the remaining modules, entire software application we need to test, that is called full regression testing. Okay. Next, before launching software application to the customer, the last few cycles we do full regression testing. Means, so before giving software application to the customer, we will do functional integration and system testing on old features. Okay, testing again for confirmation purpose. Okay, whether the impacted features or modules are working fine or not. Okay, we will test. That is called full regression testing. So what is full regression testing? Before when do you go for full regression testing? Before giving software application to the customer, we will do functional testing, integration testing and system testing for confirmation purpose, whether the impacted features, means whether the regression testing, we find the defects in the regression testing, right? So whether the impacted features or modules are working fine or not, we will check. For that purpose only we will do functional integration and system testing. Okay, so these are the 2 points when we go for the full regression testing. Okay, next, how to identify impact modules. So how to identify the impacted modules? So here already the point is there, right? So how to identify the impacted modules? So by based on the domain knowledge. Okay, based on the domain knowledge, who is having more than 6 to 8 years of experience in only one domain, means that is in e-commerce domain or in healthcare domain or in gaming platform domain or in insurance domain. So who is having knowledge in one particular domain, okay, they will understand easily whether another module is impacted or not. Okay, they will understand. Okay, so based on the domain knowledge we will identify the impacted modules. Okay, next, by preparing impact analysis matrix. So don't worry guys about this impacted analysis matrix. Team lead will take care about this impacted modules. Okay, so team lead will create one document. Okay, team lead will create one document about this impacted analysis matrix. Okay, he will mention that this module is impacted in the document. Okay, team lead will mention that in the document this module is impacted, so we have to do regression testing again. Okay, team lead will mentioned in the document, impact analysis matrix document, he will mention that where this module is impacted, so we have to do regression testing again for this. So like he will prepare one document. So by seeing that document we will identify the impacted modules. Okay, don't worry this how to identify impacted modules, senior test engineers will take care about this, who is having 6 to 8 years of experience, or team lead will take care about this impacted modules. Okay, team lead will create one document related to impact analysis matrix. The document name is impact analysis matrix. So in that document the team lead will mention that this module is impacted, so we have to do regression testing. By seeing the document we will identify. Okay, don't worry. Next, by conducting impact analysis matrix. So by conducting impact analysis matrix means, so team lead will communicate, arrange one meeting. Okay, team lead will communicate, arrange one meeting. In that meeting developers, testers, BA along with clients also there. So in that meeting team lead will informed that when developers are trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code may get affecting, so we have to do regression testing for the impacted modules. Okay, so like that he will take the meeting and arrange, so like that test engineer test team lead will informed in that meeting. Okay, so we identify impacted modules easily by these steps. Okay, these are the 3 steps to identify the impacted modules. Okay, next, why we do regression testing? So why we do regression testing? Let's see, to make sure that existing features are still working properly after the changes are that done in the application. So yes, right, so to make sure that existing features means old features. So whenever we find the defect, for example we find the defect in the password module, password feature, enter your password, you see that multiple application, enter your password, we find the defect. So we make sure that existing features means these features, enters your name, select gender, profile created, select mother tongue, select a religion, select a caste, enter your phone number, enter your mail, to make sure that existing features are still working properly after the changes is done in the application. Means after when we find the defect, we will send it to developers, right? He will fix that issue and send it to testers, right? So after making changes also, this existing features, enter your name, select a gender, profile creator, select a mother tongue, these existing features are still working properly or not, we have to test. So that purpose we will do regression testing. Okay. Next, when do we do regression testing? When do we regression testing? Already I have explained. After the defect is fixed. So if we found the defect in the password, right? So we will send it to developers. So developers will fix that defect. Again send back it to testers. So we have to test. We have to test, right? So once the defect is test. So once the defect is test, we have to test the existing features and again the defect feature also. So at this stage we will do regression testing. Okay. Next, after changes done in the software application, yes, right? So after changes done, so when we found the defect in the password module, that we will send it to developers. The developers will fix that issue. So how developers will fix that issue? By adding, modifying or deleting the features, right? So adding the code or modifying the code, deleting the feature. So there is a changes happening in the software testing software application, right? So after changes done in the software application, we will do regression testing. Okay. Next, that changes can be adding, modifying and deleting a feature. Okay. So these are three steps to do when do we do regression testing. Next, how do we do regression testing? So how do we do regression testing? Let's see. Test engineers will write test cases. Okay. Test engineers will write test cases. The test cases which have been executed again will be categorized and a separate document will be maintained for regression testing. Okay. So at the starting stage only test engineers will write test cases, right? At the starting stage, testing activity when will starting at the starting stage only test engineers will write test cases. So the test cases which have been executed again and again means, for example, if you find the defect in the enter your password feature, right? For enter your password, already we have written the test cases, right? Previously only from the starting testing stage only we have written test cases. So the test cases which have been executed again and again, so we find the defect. Okay, we find the defect in the enter your password. So enter your password test cases is there. So again we are checking enter your password, right? Enter your password test cases, right? For the second, after the defect is fixed, again we are testing, right? Enter your password. So we are executing and again test cases, right? We have to enter the test case, right? We have to check the test case, right? Again. So that will be categorized and the separate document will be maintained for the regression test cases. So we have to copy this test cases, enter your password test cases, and we have to paste. And paste means we have to write, we have to maintain for regression testing test cases a separate document. Okay, we will do like this regression testing. Okay. Next, whenever we have to do regression testing, we will start testing by using the test cases. Yes, right. So whenever we have to do regression testing, we will start testing by using this test case. So whenever we find the defect in the password, right, this test cases we have to maintain a separate document. So we have to maintain a separate document for the regression test cases, right? So we have to, whenever we have to do regression testing, we will start testing by using the test cases. Okay, since the regression testing is repetitive in nature, better to go with the automation testing for regression test cases. I already have explained this. So many times we are testing, right? First we find enter your password defect, again we find enter your email defect, again we find enter your phone number defect. So like this, so many times we are testing manually by entering the test cases, by maintaining the separate documents for the regression test cases. So like this, it's a repetitive, right? So better to go with automation testing for regression testing. So why better to go with automation testing for regression testing? Already I have explained just now only. So why we will go for the automation? Because we are testing and again, right? So for that purpose only, manually it will take more time, but in the automation only seconds of time we need to require to run the scripts. For that purpose, for that purpose only we will do automation testing for regression test cases. Okay, so these are the steps we have to do, how to do regression testing. Okay, next, regression testing tools. So what are the regression testing? Let's see now what are the regression testing tools. Selenium is one of the regression testing tool. Obviously Selenium, for in automation also we'll learn about Selenium. Okay, Selenium is a regression testing tool. Next, test complete is one of the regression testing tool. RunnerX Studio is one of the regression testing tool. Catalan Studio is one of the regression testing tool. V-test is one of the regression testing tool. Rational functional tester is one of the regression testing tool. So these are the some of the regression testing tools. Okay, Selenium, Test Complete, RunnerX Studio, Catalan Studio, V-test, rational functional test. So these are the some of the regression testing tools, but no need to learn all these tools. Okay, no need to learn all these tools, only Selenium we have to learn for entire automation testing. Okay, for entire automation testing we have to learn only Selenium tool, that's it. Okay, mostly 100% in all software companies they will use Selenium tool only, because Selenium tool is a free license, no need of cost. Okay, like another tools like Tosca, JMeter. Okay, Tosco is one of the licensed tool. We have to uh, take the package, means plan subscription we have to take, but Selenium is free of cost. So that purpose only, entire 100% in all software companies Selenium will use for the automation tool. Okay, for the automation testing. Okay, so no need of learning all these tools, only Selenium we have to learn. Okay, so this is called about regression testing. Okay, we have learned what is regression testing, types of regression testing, unit testing also we have learned, unit regression testing, partial regression testing also we have learned, and coming to what is full regression testing. Okay, full regression testing also completed. When do we go for the full regression testing also completed, how to identify the impacted modules completed, why we do regression testing completed, when we do regression testing I have explained, how do we do regression testing I have explained, regression testing tools also I have explained. Okay, next, what is retesting? So in the third type is retesting and fourth type is regression testing, right? So fourth type I have explained just now only about regression testing. Let's see what is retesting. Okay, testing any functionality again and again multiple times on the same defect, that is called retesting. Okay, what is retesting? Testing any functionality again and again multiple times on the same defect, that is called retesting. Means, for example, we are testing one application. Okay, so we are testing the same matrimony application. If we found defect, in the enter your name, okay, if we found defect in the enter your name, we will revert it to developers, right? We will revert it to developers. He will fix that issue and send back it to testers, right? So whenever we found the defect in the enter your name, so enter your name, we found the defect, we will revert it to, we will assign it to developers, right? So the developers will see that issue defect, he will fix that issue, okay, he will fix that defect and send back it to testers. Again we found defect in the enter your name feature only, okay, again we found the defect in the same feature, enter your name feature only, again we found the defect, okay, again we will revert it to developers, again developers will see, will change, adding or modify, they will as per their requirement. So he will fix that defect, again send back it to testers. So again we have to test, right? So again we found defect in the same feature, enter your name feature, again we have found the defect. So this type of bug or defect found multiple times, then it is called retesting, okay. So this type of defect or bug found multiple times, so multiple times we are testing this enter your name functionality again and again, multiple times, right? Multiple times we are testing and multiple times we found the defect in the same defect, we found defect as the same defect. So this is called retesting. So when we are testing any functionality, means when we are testing this enter your name functionality again and again multiple times on the same defect, that is called retesting, okay. Test or testing the defect fixed, okay, already the defect is fixed, right? The whenever we find the enter your name feature, we find the defect, we will send back it to developers, he will fix that issue and again send back it to tester, we have to test again second time, right? So in the second time also enter your name is we found the defect, right? So like that is continuous after the defect fixed also, or after bug fixed also, often software application is called retesting, okay. Whenever we are doing the testing any functionality again and again for multiple times we are testing, but there is no use, but we are finding multiple times the bug, same defect is finding, so that is called retesting, okay. This type of bug or defect found multiple times, then it is called retesting. So this is called retesting, okay. So let's see difference between retesting and regression testing, okay. Let's see the difference between regression testing and retesting, okay. First, coming to regression testing, testing the impact area of an application, okay, testing the impact area of an application after the defect is fixed, yes, right. So what is mean by regression? Testing the side effects of the functionality. Side effects means what are the impacted areas when developers are trying to fix the defect, the unknowingly another code may get impacted. So unknowingly another code may get impacted means obviously another features may get impacted, right? So we have to test the impacted area of an application, software application, after once the defect is fixed, that is called regression testing, okay, after the changes done in the application. So developers are trying to fix the defect by changing the application, right, by changing the features, right, by changing the module, by changing the code, by changing or modifying the code, by deleting the feature, by adding the new feature, they will change the software application, right? So we will do regression testing after the changes done in the software application, okay. But coming to retesting, verifying whether the bug is fixed or not, yes, right. So what is retesting? Testing any functionality again multiple times we are testing, right? So it is the verification whether the bug is fixed or not. So for example, I have explained enter your name, we have tested for the 3 times, okay. First time we have found and send back it to developers and we fix that issue and we again send it to testers, again we are testing, again we find in the same defect, enter your model. So like this it's continuous, right? So verifying whether the bug or defect is fixed or not, that is called retesting. Okay. Next, coming to regression testing, defect verification is not part of regression testing. Yes, defect verification not part of regression testing. Yes, right. In regression testing, actually, what we have to do, we have to do the impacted areas of an application. We have to test, right? So, defect verification is not a part of regression testing. Okay. Defect, coming to retesting, defect verification is a part of regression testing. So, we have to verify, right? We have to verify whether the enter your name is working fine or not. This is defect, right? Enter your name is defect. So we have to test again and again, right? We have to we will verifying, right? For the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, we have to test, right? So that is called verification, right? We whether it's working fine or not. So that is called, so defect verification is a part of regression, is a part of retesting. Sorry guys, here retesting, retesting. Okay. Next, coming to regression testing, we are not verifying the defect. We are testing impacted modules or features of an software application, that is called regression. Yes, right. We are not verifying the defect, means we are not testing the defect, right? Here we are testing the defect. In retesting, we are testing the defect again and again, but there is no use. Again, defect will be same defect will be visible. So that is not a regression testing. We are testing the impacted areas of an application. Whenever we find the defect in the password, enter your password, we will send back to the developers. The developers will fix it, that issue, and again send back it to the, we have to test, right? So again, second time, we find the defect in enter your email, and again third time where we found the defect in enter your phone number. So it is an impacted, right? Impacted. Whenever developers are trying to fix the defect, unknowingly another code or another features may get impacted. So we have to test only impacted modules or features of the software application. That is called regression testing. Okay. In retesting, we are verifying the defect, only we are verifying the defect, but we are finding the same defect multiple times, that is called retesting, or we are testing the same defect again. Okay. Next, coming to regression, regression testing is done for past test cases. Yes, right. Regression testing is done for past test cases. So see, for example, from first time, for the first time I am testing. Okay. For the first time, imagine, for the first time I am testing, enter your name is tested, it's working fine. Select a gender is working fine. For profile created is working fine. Select a caste is working fine. Enter your phone number is working fine. Enter your email is working fine. But I found the defect here, enter your password. Okay. I found the defect. So I will send it to developers. Developers will see that issue, and he will fix that issue and send it to testers. Okay. Next, for the second time I am testing from the starting. Enter your name, select your gender, profile creator, select from the starting onwards. I am testing. Next time, enter your email is not working. So for the first time, enter your email is working, right? So for the first time, enter your email is working, but enter your password is not working for the first one, right? So first time enter your email is working. So that test cases is passed, right? So enter your email is working means the test cases is passed. But coming to second time of testing, enter your email is not working. So this is only point. Regression testing is done for past test cases. So for the first time, already enter your email feature, test cases is passed, but we are testing second time, it is defect. So we are testing again the third time, enter your email. So we are testing the past test cases. That is only called regression testing. Okay. Coming to retesting, retesting is done for the failed test cases. Yes, right. So retesting, I have explained, enter your email, enter your name is not working. So multiple times again and again enter your email, the same defect is visible. So we are retesting is done for the failed test cases also, failed test cases only. Okay, for the first time enter your email test cases is failed. Again we are, when we are testing the second time, enter your name test cases is failed. So the same test cases, right? Failed test cases we are working. So that is called retesting. Okay. Next, regression test checks for unexpected side effects. That's right. Regression unexpectedly side effects. Side effects means impacted side effects. What is regression? Testing the side effects of the functionality once the defect is fixed. That is called regression testing. Okay. Coming to retesting makes sure that the original faults has been corrected. Means the same defect, when we find the same defect, right, for multiple times. So it's working or fine, working or not, we have to check in the retesting. So this is the difference between regression testing and retesting. Okay guys, so third type retesting is completed, fourth type regression testing is completed. So this is the class guys, manual testing day 14 theory session completed. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe to YouTube channel, share to your friends. Thank you.